Hey guys, it's KpopSteve and today I'm talking about K-pop male hairstyles. Why? Because, well, my hair is really important to me. My hair's kind of defined me as a person and changed like everyone's perception on me, and I've shaved my sides recently and I'm really liking it. K-pop has also had a massive influence on that in the last couple of years, so like it's made me like bleach my hair, it's made me dye it, it's made me think that fringes make people look really young, so I've been trying to like get my hair off my face a lot. So I thought I'd talk about the influences it had and also the styles I like, styles I don't like, and the styles I'd really like to try. First hairstyle I was absolutely obsessed with was the shaved sides and long on top. I know that's a very common hairstyle over here now, but I was obsessed with it because of just the uniqueness that the K-pop gave to it. So they did like the actual sides and then that messy fringe on top, like this Jonghyun pic is actually why I showed my hairdresser multiple times, because I'm like, I want this, give me this. Like that's kind of the first step I went with being influenced by K-pop hairstyles. Next, I really like red. It mixes up the looking natural but also being a bit more experimental, because other colors like blue and greens don't suit certain idols, but also they look a bit weird, especially green. Green does not look good sometimes. So that's why I'm a big fan of red, especially when it's like more maroon. Like people like Ye-sung from Super Junior was one of the pictures I showed to be like, what hair do I buy to get this? Because that's the kind of color I wanted. It came out a bit brighter somehow. Red being one of my two favorite colors apart from canary yellow, as you can see by my wonderful walls. And I guess that's kind of what influenced it there. Next, as you all know, I'm obsessed with having a quiff because it looks much more dynamic than a fringe, because fringe makes people look really young. So I like just having my hair on my face, but also in K-pop they add the extra edge to it, because a lot of people do quiffs over here now, but they're more like kind of very short. But I tried to go for the more extravagant, as you see with people like Top, the massive quiffs to show like, rather than like a fringe like, oh, I'm hiding myself, it's like, hey, I'm here, look at me now, I'm guessing paper. So I really like the uniqueness that K-pop gives to certain hairstyles, especially with quiffs. Like, oh, like I don't know what it is, they make real quiffs are really cool. Messy fringes is the next one. I know I said like I didn't like fringes, like I don't know what it is about messy fringes, just they're so much better than just really tidy nice fringes for me, because I used to always be obsessed with like making sure that my fringe was like perfect, like Justin Bieber wise. However, you don't look as tidy, you look a bit, you know, bit of a bad boy, but also looking like a child at the same time because you have a fringe. And lastly, fringe and sides different colors. I tried this when my kind of blonde grew out, but the fringe and side being different colors I think is really cool. Like not crazy amount of idols do it, but mainly it was key during the Sherlock era where he had blonde on top and brown sides, and I really like that. I think it's quite a cool thing just having two different colors, but also it being a fairly natural like hairstyle. So there are the hairstyles I like. I could go on forever about what other ones I like or variations. However, let's go on to the ones I do not like. And oh boy, some of you are gonna disagree with me here. However, you know, everyone has their own opinions, right? First off is like twists. I'm not sure if they're called cornrows or twists, because I know Kai did cornrows and I didn't really like them, and then like Taeyang's recently been doing twists, but it's the same similar kind of hairstyle where it's like it's a lot of twisting of the hair, and it just doesn't really suit idols that much in my opinion. Like for Kai it wasn't the worst, but it just seemed very strange compared to all the other members. And Taeyang with the twist, like it just looked gross in my opinion. For him it just looked absolutely gross. Like, I don't mind cornrows where it's like at the side, like I've seen like where it's at the side there and you have like a fringe here, and I think that looks quite cool. It's quite different to just make this a bit jazzier where you have a fringe. Buzz cuts, I know a lot of idols get buzz cuts for the army and I completely respect that, but a lot of idols do it for the stage. So, and I don't know what it is, like I want it to be kind of a bit more flashy, a bit more, yeah, like, so I think buzz cuts are just a bit boring in my opinion. My two brothers have both shaved their heads in like the past year, and I'm just, oh no, I'm not joining them next because I love my hair, I just love it, and I can't see myself without it. So I'm not gonna be getting a buzz cut anytime soon. I just think it looks a bit boring. Highlights, like highlights is in like when it's like dib dabbed everywhere. Like a couple of my friends had it in secondary school looking at you, Tom, and it was awful. It just looks really bad. It looks messy. It looks like someone's just like shot a paintball gun at you and just like, you know, just got you on your hair, just go boop boop boop. It's just random places. I really don't like it. I don't mind if it's at the end of the hair for girls. I'm really not a fan of that when idols do that. No, not at all. Also when it's too much, as I was saying earlier, I do like some of G-Dragon hairstyles, but too much basically is summarizes G-Dragon. Look at all these stupid hairstyles, like the pink, half black, looks absolutely ridiculous. Some of them are just so weird and just no, they're not logical. I like variety a lot, and that's why I like the edge K-pop gives the hairstyles, but it looks really just ridiculous. It looks ridiculous. And lastly, the full fringe. We don't see that often. I don't mind the fringe where it's like to the side like that, but with the full fringe, it's horrific. There was a time in my life, and no pictures will be shown, where I had a full fringe, because it just looks clipped on, it just looks weird. There's nothing good about a boy having a full fringe. There's nothing good. I can't even explain it, but it just looks weird, awkward, and it looks like a fake hair. And they're the ones I dislike the most. Also, I could go on about which other ones I just dislike. However, I don't want to bore you with negativity, and some of you are already disagreeing already. I can sense your comments, I can sense them. However, it's quite interesting how different styles suit different members. it's much more prominent with female idols, but say like blonde suits some members, blonde doesn't suit some members. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just their face structure and how they look, because some people would be like, oh, that person looks better with that hair, but in my opinion, I think they'll look better with a different color hair. So it's very strange, and I'm not too sure what makes that happen, but I find it really interesting how the human eye is attracted to different hairstyles on different people. It's interesting. However, obviously I would look good with any hairstyle, so you'll see me with crazy ones soon. Next, I thought I'd tell you guys a couple of hairstyles I really would like to try, because one is N Silver. I really wanted to do N's silver hair when I went blonde, but I tried to and ended up going lavender, and it was a big mess, and you guys will be able to see the picture here. It was a bad time, let's just say that. However, when I next bleach my hair, whenever that will be, I really do want to try silver, because I don't know, for me, I just think it's a really cool color. G-Dragon's pink and blue hair, for some reason, I absolutely adore this hairstyle, and for me, when I saw her, I was like, my eyes just was like, my eyes just started orgasming, because I was like, this hairstyle is just so cool. So I would really like to try this hairstyle at least once in my life. I don't know how I'll do it, because it seems like really hard to do. I actually do have like pastels, which like I use for like coloring hair, and I think that was one time, if I can find the picture, where I actually tried the pink and blue, and they looked very interesting. But if I can actually get my hair dyed like that, oh boy, that would be crazy. Lastly, and more realistically, actually gonna try by the end of this year going hazel, so it's kind of a light brown, because right now my hair is really dark brown. This is my natural hair color, and a lot of people think it actually looks black, and it does. But Hongmin from VIX, like, I think that was like a color I was looking for, because I think it looks really nice and fringe, and just be a bit different, but also keeping like the realistic side to it and not being too ridiculous and I guess stupid. However, there's 3 I like to try. Do you have any recommendations? Do you have any hairstyles you'd think I would look good in? Like, because I actually have so much hair that I can kind of do whatever I want with it. So my guilty pleasure is like a mid-fringe, kind of like Taemin during Danger, and I did this with my blonde hair, as you'll be able to see here, and no one liked it except me. So if there's any other hairstyles you guys think I might actually be able to put off, then post them in the comments below. But what are your favorite hairstyles on male K-pop idols? Tell me what they are, and tell me what your least favorite are as well. Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? I want to hear those complaints in the comments below, people. I want to see them. Also, do you want one on K-pop female hairstyles, huh? I could go on about that for about an hour, so that'll be interesting, because oh my god, like Sojin's hair is just amazing. Anyway, I could go on about that for too long, but would you like a video on that? Post that in the comment below too. But anyway, go and check out my latest test I did, and also go and check out the latest skit I did. Go and check them both out, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening. Peace. I don't even know. I really want to go brown, but I don't know. I'm a bit scared, guys. Oh yeah. What about this? Sexy. I'll have a devil's fringe, but it'll be like insane because it'll be all the way here.